The Young and the Restless. Spoilers update. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a beautiful Thursday. The sun is shining, but the drama in Genoa City is absolutely dark and twisted right now. So grab a huge cup of coffee and let's dive right into this massive mess. So let's just get right into it because I am honestly still processing what we just watched and what is coming next. And I have to say, the writers are really pushing us to the limit with this one. I mean, we all knew Patty Williams was completely detached from reality, but this new level of blackmail, it is just wild. Let's start with Diane, because her scenes are just breaking my heart right now. And I don't even like Diane that much. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. She has grown on me lately, but you get what I mean. So Diane is locked in this room, this horrible, barred room, and she is terrified. She feels like this is a deeply personal attack, which obviously it is. But Dr. Lawrence Markham, he is playing the most twisted psychological game ever. He is standing there looking all calm and professional, and he acts like he is just doing what is best for his patient. He literally gaslights her into thinking that Jack is the one who ordered this. He tells her that Jack entrusted her care to him. Can you even imagine? Diane is sitting there, already confused, already scared out of her mind, and this doctor is calmly telling her that her own husband thinks she is crazy and locked her up. It is just sick, just sick. And Markham is so smug about it, he doesn't even flinch when she threatens him with that letter opener. He just plays the role of the concerned psychiatrist perfectly. But we all know he is a total fraud. The fans on social media are already screaming about how he might actually be Martin Laurent in disguise. And honestly, that theory makes so much sense. I mean, Patty has a history of using plastic surgery to change identities. Remember the whole Emily Peterson disaster? Yeah, exactly. But while Diane is losing her mind in that room, Jack is back home losing his mind in a completely different way. Last week we saw Patty show Jack that horrifying photo of Diane unconscious in a padded cell. Just awful. So Jack has to tell Kyle. He sits Kyle down and tells him about Patty's accusations, and he shows him the photo. And Kyle is just, he is devastated. He is panicking because what son wouldn't? Kyle has spent weeks defending his mother, telling Detective Burrow that she would never just run off and abandon her job at Jabot. And now he has to look at a picture of his mother locked in a white padded cell like an animal. And Jack is just desperate. He is so, so desperate. You can see it in his eyes. Peter Bergman is acting his heart out right now, you guys. Jack realizes that there is no way around this. He can't call the cops because Patty might give the order to hurt Diane. He can't threaten Patty because she thrives on that kind of attention. So Jack makes a decision, a really dark, disgusting decision. He decides the best way to get information is to give Patty exactly what she wants. He has to play along. He has to pretend that he is willing to sleep with her and build a future with her. I mean, what were they thinking? Who actually believes this is going to end well? Jack is basically sacrificing his own body and dignity to save his wife. It is heroic, sure, but it is also so gross to watch. And then we cut to Patty. She is on the phone with Dr. Markham, and she is just living in her own little delusional fantasy world. Markham is probably telling her that Diane is fighting back or asking questions, and Patty just brushes it off. She tells him that it doesn't even matter if Diane cooperates or not. Why? Because Patty is about to get what she wants. She doesn't care about Diane's mental state. She doesn't care about the logistics. All she cares about is Jack. She really, truly believes that she has backed Jack into a corner and that he is going to fall in love with her again. She is completely ignoring the fact that she is extorting him. In her sick mind, this is just a bump in the road to their happily ever after. She thinks they're going to recreate that magic they had on the yacht all those years ago. It is honestly chilling how disconnected from reality she is. So Jack summons Patty. He calls her over, and this is where the acting job of the century begins. Jack has to look at this woman who has terrorized his family, who poisoned Summer years ago, who is currently holding his wife hostage, and he has to pretend he wants her. He tells her that he is willing to accept her wishes. He says he is ready to build a future together, but he is smart. Jack is playing the long game here. He tells her that before they can move forward, before they can be together, he needs assurances about Diane. He needs to know she is safe. And this is where Jack tries to set a trap. He demands to speak to Diane's doctor. He wants to hear it from the professional. But more importantly, Jack is trying to confirm that the doctor is not Dr. Markham. Jack knows Markham is shady. Tracy already warned Jack a few episodes ago that she saw Patty with a mysterious man at the Park Cafe, and we know that was Markham. So Jack is trying to connect the dots. He pushes Patty on this. He wants to know exactly who is treating his wife. But Patty is crafty. She might be crazy, but she isn't stupid. When Jack presses her about the doctor, she immediately covers her tracks. She reassures Jack that the doctor treating Diane is someone else entirely. He claims that using Dr. Markham would be a conflict of interest. A conflict of interest. Can you believe she actually used those words? Like she has any ethics at all. She is literally paying a corrupt doctor bags of cash in a public park. But she tells Jack she wouldn't use Markham because of professional boundaries. It is so absurd. It is almost funny. But Jack has to swallow it. He has to nod and pretend he believes her, even though his brain is probably screaming that she is lying through her teeth. And then Patty lays out her final terms. And you guys, my skin was crawling during this scene. She looks at Jack dead in the eye, and she tells him that she needs his complete commitment. She doesn't just want a quick hookup. She doesn't just want him to say the words. She wants his mind, his body, his soul, and his heart. Mind, body, soul, heart. She actually says that. She wants to own him completely. She wants him to erase Diane from his heart and replace her with Patty. It is the ultimate toxic obsession. And Jack, poor, desperate Jack, he just looks at her, probably fighting back the urge to throw up, and he tells her that he is completely faithful. He affirms that he is all in. He promises her his mind, body, soul, and heart. He is lying, obviously. We all know he is lying, but he has to make her believe it. He has to make her feel so secure and so loved that she finally slips up and reveals where Diane is being held. But I just keep thinking about how this is going to play out. How far is Jack actually going to have to go? Is he going to have to take her to bed? The fans are going to absolutely riot if the writers make Jack sleep with Patty again. It was bad enough the first time on that yacht. But now, under these circumstances, it's basically assault by coercion. It is so dark. Sometimes I wonder if the writers just sit around and think, how much trauma can we inflict on the Abbott family this month? And let's not forget about Tracy in all of this. Tracy knows Patty is up to something bad. Tracy saw the money handoff. Tracy has been playing her own psychological games with Patty, reminding her about the mental hospital. Why isn't Jack bringing Tracy into this specific plan. Maybe he wants to protect her, or maybe the writers just forgot that Tracy has the most leverage right now. Honestly, the flow of this storyline is a bit clunky in places. It feels like they are dragging out the reveal. We just want someone to kick down the door of that weird barred house and save Diane. And if that doctor really is Martin Laurent, then we are in for a massive treat, because that means Phyllis and Sharon are going to have to get involved. I mean, they are the ones with the trauma bond from Martin. If they find out he is alive and operating in Genoa City, they will drop everything to hunt him down. Imagine Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman teaming up to save Diane Jenkins. The irony, Phyllis hates Diane, but she hates Martin more. That would be television gold. But for now, we are stuck watching Jack play this nauseating game of cat and mouse with a woman who belongs in a maximum security padded cell herself. So, yeah, that is where we are. Jack is offering up his soul. Patty is planning a wedding in her head. Kyle is crying over a photo. And Diane is being told she is crazy by a man who might be a plastic surgery altered psycho. Standard Genoa City stuff, right? I am honestly exhausted just talking about it, but I can't look away. I will be watching every single second to see if Jack can outsmart her before he has to actually fulfill his end of this disgusting bargain. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I know you all have strong opinions on this one. Do you think Jack will go through with it? Do you think Kyle will follow them and blow the whole operation? We will have to wait and see.